Alright, this is Wrestling and Shit, episode 2 by Malik Gaines.
Jason Wells.
Alright, so we just saw Raw and Smackdown this week. And overall, solid from both ends. Raw, I don't think it was as good as last week, but SmackDown was better than its SmackDown last week. So, I mean, I ain't mad at it. Like a 7 out of 10 for the Raw. A 6.5 out of 10 for SmackDown.
Yeah, I can't really disagree. Pretty much exactly how you call that. Raw wasn't at all as good as last week, but it still wasn't at all a bad show. It was a lot of good spots, good moments. SmackDown held my attention this week for the time I was watching it, so much better than last week. That was terrible. That was still very bad.
What happened on Raw? We got...
Opening segment was nice.
Oh, yeah, like Enzo. Enzo just dropping.
Dominating the crowd.
It was great. This nigga doing that stupid ass dance.
any given second, it's like, I want to see a meme of that dance now. Just like a gif of him doing that dance off anything. It could work.
And we had Jericho, like, killing it as usual on the mic. Charlotte was okay. Like, Sasha Banks was okay. I like the one night stand joke.
I think the guys really rescued this segment, though.
Yeah, like they're obviously much better talkers than the women.
Yeah, and Enzo doing what he does is high energy, excellent like wordplay and references, and then Scarf Jericho may actually be my favorite Jericho gimmick so far.
It's not better than the hypocrites and the liars and the damned
sycophants.
And then we got
made me Google so many words.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good mixed tag team match on top of that. Like, I haven't seen an interesting one of those in a while.
I didn't know they came in interesting. That's not a flavor that I don't think came in. That surprised me. Cesaro and Sheamus had the Cesaro and Sheamus match.
Yeah, like I wasn't, it's like Cesaro always comes to deliver. So yeah, he did a good job, and he said he's going to get a future championship match. Don't know what championship they're referring to.
It was the United States Championship. The thing I was confused about is what does that mean? Like, when?
Because like Roman Reigns, the way y'all just brought him in, I'm thinking he's about to get a shot at it.
I don't want to see him with that title. I don't want to see him with the title at all. So maybe I'm a little biased, but I think Rusev should just get a nice push for another good reign from Rusev. That'd be a nice push for him.
Yeah, Rusev does a good job with the U.S. title, so I'm definitely, I want to see him do a bit more with it. Like Mark Henry, I don't want to see him fight Mark Henry again.
I don't think we're going to see Mark Henry again. I
think no one wants to see Mark Henry ever.
I think they pulled him out because they were in Atlanta and they're like, hey, black people like him, right? And they said, let's go ahead and do it. I think they're going to pull him out anytime they're in a predominantly black place. They're going to pull some black wrestler out. I think that's all that really was.
They couldn't find any other black wrestler to pull out than Mark Henry.
Booker T, like, who else?
Shit. Anyway, we had the New Day.
We got to wait to debut Shelton.
They on SmackDown. We talking about Raw. But we had New Day. They got beat up. That was pretty fun. I like the club. Like they beat people up. Like they really bought that shit. So I think that's really interesting. Yeah. So I guess they're taking Big E out of the SummerSlam match.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting. I had a conspiracy theories about that. Maybe the New Day retains the titles.
No, they're not.
It's conspiracy theory. It's a reach, but it's possible that they retain the titles. And then I can't even go with myself anymore on this. No, yeah,
it's bad. Like club's about to win.
The club's looking strong, and they're gonna continue to look strong and just revitalize the tag division and stop it from being silly. As much as I love the New Day, the titles have a little more legitimacy with two serious, badass kind of guys holding the titles.
Yeah, we got to see 2 Boot of Dooms. Like, I love that move.
It might be a moment of the night was Boot of Dooms. I think that might be it.
And then we had Seth and Finn at the little back and forth, which wasn't bad. This Finn's face mic is just so bland to me.
All face mic is bland, really. Like Seth's out there. He gets it. He's comfortable as a heel now. He's doing like very good. Even the cheap heel pop stuff he's doing, he does that with the kind of confidence of a guy who's been doing it for like longer than he has. So his mic skills are like still some of the top notch in the company. Finn doesn't like fumble over words. He doesn't have any problems with mic skills. It's just he doesn't have anything cool to say because of the face syndrome. They don't trust the face. They don't give them anything really interesting to say. And he just kind of stuck in that little spot.
We got Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens doing a little tag team stuff against Enzo and Cass, apparently. And the promo work for that is about to be amazing. You got the two funniest heels in the company right now, and you got a funny face in Enzo Amore, and Cass got a couple good one-liners. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty fun to see. Even though I want Kevin Owens to get like a really serious push, sometimes you just want just entertainment.
Yeah, I think doing this is a good part for his career. 'Cause one of the big things about Kevin Owens is he's entertaining, and so is a big thing with Jericho and then Enzo and Cass. So to put him there we know he's a serious threat in ring wise and credibility wise, but he's also an excellent entertainer. I think it'll make his push that's gonna definitely come in the future look even a little better.
So yeah, I'll definitely take that. And we had Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins put on a hell of a main event.
That was a great match. That was a very good match.
I love seeing Sami Zayn wrestle. Even like I know he's not gonna be like the champion, but like I see like a really good mid card run and like just chases for the title, but never actually winning the world title.
I could see him being a guy that they give a Royal Rumble win some point in the future, give him one. Maybe even give him a WrestleMania moment kind of world title.
A WrestleMania lost. So that's how that's going to go.
I love his repertoire though. Like his moves, he's very versatile. It's always good to see him in a match with anyone.
Yeah, one of the best in the company.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun to see. Then nigga Paul Heyman. He gets my vote for the greatest manager ever. Like,
second vote.
Second? Oh, you second that? Oh.
Yes, I second what you're saying.
Okay.
He's the greatest.
This, a golden promo. Brock Lesnar's gonna beat your ass at SummerSlam and drag you down to Suplex City. Like, Paul Heyman, like, he's a natural when it comes to, like, mic work. And then you had that awesome spot with the RKO. You jump into the crowd, like, you do like the King Ramsey shit, like whatever, like that is, the taunt.
Yeah, the raised arms of arrogance is what they are. That's what I always call them.
You got to see a black guy, like, behind him do it.
That was one of the cleanest looking RKOs ever.
Yeah, like this is I remember like the Raw Smackdown invasion back in the day, like,
it started
popping up on somebody else's show was sweet.
Yeah, it was nice. And Randy's the only guy that should do it. He's Randy Orton. He's a Viper. He can do what he wants. He's Randy Orton. He's the only guy that can do it. And RKO you because they come out of nowhere. So it's excellent for him. He should just come back next week and RKO. He should RKO someone on Raw every week. Like, I don't think anyone would be mad at it.
Just because.
Because he's Randy Orton, he can.
And then we're off to SmackDown. I like Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler's back and forth more than I like Seth and Finn's, actually.
I would agree, but mainly because I really like Dean Ambrose. And I really want to see where this is going. I like this one because there's no clear-cut face or heel. The more ambiguity in it, that's one of the reasons I like it more. Ziggler is still not very, very impressive to me on mic, but he's getting better or found more of a niche, especially in this particular promo.
I like when he referenced that he was used to be a male cheerleader, the good old Spirit Squad days. So yeah, like it was one of the better promos that he delivered in the past couple of years.
Yeah,
so
easily.
He's got that push. Do I think he's gonna win the championship? Like I said last week, no. But still, it'll give Dean Ambrose something to do in the meantime before AJ takes the belt off him eventually. And speaking of AJ Styles, we had another great back and forth between John Cena and AJ.
Yeah, John Cena's mic work has he's never been off with his mic work. It's just like consistent, persistent, excellent promos. This is another great one. And AJ Styles he's on another level with his too. It's just excellent, high class promos between these guys.
So yeah, like their match is gonna be like hopefully really good.
Oh, can't forget about Apollo Creed though.
Oh, Apollo Creed.
Apollo Creed. He's number one contender for the Intercontinental title.
Daniel Bryan, bro. Nah. It's live though, so I'll give you a pass.
Yeah, you're not. He's not used to his role yet.
But yeah, that was a fun triple threat match between Baron Corbin, Kalisto, and Apollo Crews.
We'll start calling him "Why is he here?" That's what I think every time I see Baron Corbin.
He doesn't matter. Like they made him look strong though. They made him look strong in the promo. I mean, not in the promo, but in like the match.
I like to see him and Kalisto have a feud.
I don't.
I would like to see it just because they're going to do it anyway.
I want Kalisto to go to Raw and be on the Cruiserweight division. Like he should be. Cause he's not going to do anything else.
Well, he's a 2-time U.S. champion. Maybe give him the Intercontinental title at some point. They just love guys like that. The Cruiserweight division is going to happen for him, but I wouldn't be surprised if WWE gave him another title before he gets over there.
He just hasn't been booked well. It's just another, like Neville, like a lot of the smaller wrestlers, I feel like the Cruiserweight division will help put them together because WWE don't really know what to do with them.
Maybe a godsend for a lot of them. But I think it'd be a lot of guys coming in too who may really be like, really even test the metal a little more if you bring in like Brian Kendrick and other guys.
I want to see Evan Bourne come back. Like if he had a Cruiserweight division, Evan Bourne would be sweet. That
would be nice. If he came back as Matt Sydal, that'd be...
Yeah, Matt Sydal is much better than Evan Bourne.
Yeah, because I never liked the Evan Bourne name. It's part of the reason I think I didn't like him, because his name was Evan Bourne. It didn't sound real at all.
Smackdown, like that Eva Marie shit, like that was stupid.
It was quite stupid, but I get what they were doing with it. I wasn't that upset at the segment because honestly, to be perfectly honest, I wasn't that excited to see her wrestle.
But my thing is like Smackdown only has 2 hours. Like don't waste time with entertaining stuff, and like that wasn't entertaining.
That is the biggest gripe. That's the biggest problem. That's not a good show. A 2-hour show is not a good spot to have someone not do something.
And Carmella got her ass beat. Like I had a lot of fun seeing that because like I said, I hate hearing Carmella talk.
Jesus Christ, I don't like seeing her talk or wrestle. I did.
She's okay in the ring. She's okay.
It's not enough. Biggest part of the night for me is American Alpha debuts. That I love that match. I loved American Alpha. They look like they're more than ready for the main roster. That's a thing they say about guys from NXT. They're ready for the main roster. They're more than ready. They already look like the best or second best tag team on the main roster instantly off just one match.
Because I read reports that they're gonna bring in tag titles just for SmackDown, but personally, I wanted to keep it interbrand because like American Alpha, like I like to see them take the belts off the club, but like later down the road.
That's a nice concept. That would be a good match. That'd be a great match.
They're gonna have like a Divas belt too, and I don't need to see all that. I just
What's
have
the point of going back to Divas belt?
Yeah, make it even brand, like an inner brand, and like just those 2 titles though.
There's gonna be so many belts, and then there's a cruiserweight title. How many titles are gonna be on Raw?
A lot.
Like, are they gonna have a cruiserweight title for both brands, both shows?
Nah, because Raw is 3 hours. They could fit a bit more stuff in. With the 2-hour stuff, I don't see SmackDown getting one.
So that 1 extra hour gives them the room for a cruiserweight division.
Yep.
All right.
And Bray Wyatt, I heard he got injured possibly, so that's gonna be shitty because I don't know. I feel like Bray Wyatt's finally gonna get that push he deserves.
I want to call this Black August if he's injured. I'm gonna have to start crying.
Why does Black always have to be like some sad shit?
Because it does. Only answer I got. I can't have Bray Wyatt going out. I really wanted to see him get a push, actually do something legit. They're finally having his character show interest in the world title picture. And to force, as soon as he's in that picture, in that race, to get hurt again, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, it's been getting in better shape. Like Bray Wyatt, you can tell he's been working hard to get better in the ring too. So I'm saying like that's really just unfortunate. And hopefully, but like they said, it's just possible though. So hopefully he's all right, and then we'll have another contender in the title picture. Which, like, it's always good to have like a good amount of people in the title picture. Yeah. And Bray Wyatt would definitely be a convincing champion.
Yeah, I already buy it. If you think about it, he's never held a title, and no one would really think that until you remember you never seen him with one. You wouldn't think about it. He already carries himself as a world champion, and I think he puts on world championship level matches. Regardless of what you think of his actual wrestling skill, his in-ring ability is less questioned than his wrestling skill, if that makes any sense.
I guess like his storytelling and his ring psychology and all that.
Yeah. So how he delivers on certain spots. It's not so much he has good moves, but he knows how to deliver certain spots. Like not better, but he delivers certain spots very well. Like the elbow when someone's coming off the turnbuckle, he comes from the opposite angle And the elbow, it delivers that so well. Like, he just dives into their body. It's
I
like,
love that Uranagi he does. Like,
yeah,
that shit hurts.
It's getting better.
Yeah, so we got to see Dolph get a little bit more shine. Like Bray Wyatt, he didn't go Bray Wyatt got the last laugh of the night, which was fun to see.
Yeah.
So
he went over dominant at the end of the night, even though he lost the match.
Yeah, so he definitely got a world title shot coming down the line. And shit, is that everything? Well, wrestling and shit.
Wrestling and shit.
Wrestling and shit.
Wrestling and shit.
Wrestling and shit.